All right, what's up, everyone? Your boy Big Shaw here. I do have the rest of the gang here, but they're on audio right now, and of course, I got my alcoholic beverage with me. So it's been a while, so we're gonna get right into it. So, let's talk about T.J. Watt. Wow, the Pittsburgh Steelers superstar, in my eyes, is a superstar. Um, Here's the big question for me and many other Pittsburgh Steelers fans. My uncle is a big Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I do have a lot of friends that are Pittsburgh Steelers
What up,
fanatics.
GSC?
Some say that he don't deserve it. Some says he does deserve that big money for a non-quarterback. So, to my guys, do Mr. Wyatt, the Steelers superstar player, does he deserve the big money contract he got from the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Go ahead, Ian. Let you go first.
How it's interesting when it comes to TJ Watt. We all know that defensively, he's one of the top two defensive players in the NFL. I mean, for the last 5 or 6 years, it's really been a contest between Miles Garrett and TJ Watt. But what I'm going to mention with the Pittsburgh Steelers is that they had to do this because outside of TJ Watt, name me another star that the Pittsburgh Steelers have in that roster right now. Who is going to be their marketing? Who's going to be on the billboards in Pittsburgh?
No,
So from a marketing perspective, you had to re-sign TJ Watt because you don't have anybody else. Who do you have? A 40-year-old Aaron Rodgers who cares more about going on retreats and finding his inner peace? I mean, come on now. So, and hey, GSC, yeah, I see you. I see you. But
I'm with Ian. I think they had
yeah,
to do it. I mean, I'm not mad that he got his money, but nah, is he worth that? Nah, not to me. I don't think he should be the highest paid non-quarterback, but he's a beast though. And like Ian said, he's the main guy. He's the dude that you when you think about the Steelers, that's what you think about.
yeah, and they got rid of Michael Fitzpatrick. They sent him back to Miami. So,
Right. Joey Porter ain't no TJ Watt.
yeah,
look,
he got a lot of
Joey Porter is a rising star, but he's not a
rising.
superstar, right? Like he's not
Yeah,
a superstar.
Nah, TJ
yeah.
Watt is TJ Watt is that guy.
Yeah, he is that guy. He's still that guy out in Pittsburgh. So let's switch gears and talk about America's team. Everyone loves the Dallas Cowboys. Um, what's taking Jerry Jones so long to sign Michael Parsons? I think I said his name right. I don't really watch Dallas like that, but what's taking him so long to sign
What up, Crip?
their star to a contract? What's the hold up there?
Shit, it's Jerry Jones, man. That's all you need to say is Jerry Jones, man. Ian said it earlier. He ain't the same dude, but I don't know what's going on upstairs with Jerry. He old, man. Like, how old is Jerry? Like 80 something?
Yeah,
He's
Jerry's
like
up there.
70. He's like 77,
Oh,
78.
he's
I mean,
77. Well, he's basically almost 80, man.
He's
Um,
halfway there.
he's different. You know what I'm saying? He signed what Dak right before the season or something like that, and I
Mhm.
don't know. He made him the highest paid. The people that you need to sign just is
Yep.
is Parsons. You know what I mean? I don't know why he ain't did it yet. You know, Parsons is sensitive too, so he might want
Yeah,
to get
he
it
is.
done.
so what my angle on the whole Dallas situation is that the last decade, Jerry Jones has done this exact strategy and it's bitten him more than it's helped him. He waits until like the final year to give him an extension. Where most teams are smart and they give a young player an extension after year two, after year three. He likes to take his sweet time and wait until year four and wait until year five to give somebody an extension. But Big Shaw, STL, the 5 million people watching around the world, what happens every year you delay an extension? It goes up. The money
Right.
goes up. The cap hit goes up. So honestly, Jerry Jones is actually an idiot Like, he did this with Lamb. He did this with Dak. Like, he's done this throughout the last decade, where instead of paying before the cap goes up, he waits until the cap goes up on their 5th year, and he has to pay
Exactly.
him way more than he could have done otherwise.
Right. Because say Parsons ball out this year, you know what I mean? Like, he gonna have to pay more than what he has to pay now. You know what I mean? Like, Jerry
Mhm.
Jones he's just backwards.
He is really, really bad. So now we're moving along, doing really great. The New York Jets, they signed their 2 stars to some money. Sauce Gardner and Garrett Wilson. Um, I think they deserved it. I am a big fan of Sauce. He's a really great cornerback. I like Garrett Wilson. So here's my thing with the Jets. I know y'all may think this may not happen, but I do got the Jets. I do got the Jets making the playoffs this year. Um, do y'all guys think the Jets could make the playoffs?
Exactly, Crook. Go ahead. Do I think the Jets make the playoffs?
Yes.
Hey, win STO, you go first, man.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Who's in their division again?
So you got Buffalo, you got
No,
Miami, and you got New England.
I forgot it's
So
Buffalo. Nah, because ain't nobody making a wild card. If you win the division, that's the only way you're getting in the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't even got Buffalo. I think Buffalo's going to take a step back
I mean, I
this
think
year.
they
I
might take a
really
step
do.
back, but not too much. I don't, because they might be the second best team, but I don't think Buffalo's still going to take a step back further enough. I mean, far enough to where the Jets going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, and it's
when
crazy predictions.
when it comes to New York Jets, do I see them improving with Aaron Glenn? Absolutely. I think him being the former defensive backs coach in Cleveland, that's when Cleveland had one of the best defensive secondaries in the NFL. And then what he just did recently in Detroit, I resisted to call him D-Toilet. Sorry, I had to resist there. But when it comes to Aaron Glenn, I like what he does defensively. He's a former New York Jet.
Mhm.
That's why they brought him over to the Jets, because he had that connection there. I see Sauce Gardner benefiting more from Aaron Glenn going over there than Garrett Wilson. And I also see the Jets winning a few more games than the year before. AFC East wise, Miami, they're on the decline. I mean, that team is just getting older in terms of most positions. And New England is still 1 or 2 years away. I understood they had $140 million in cap space, but you can't fix a team overnight. So I think they could finish second in the AFC East, but a playoff team next year, not this year, but they're 1 year away.
Yeah, I just got to see how, because who they signed, what's the quarterback name again?
They
From
got
Chicago.
Justin Fields.
Yeah, see, it depends definitely on Justin Fields' development. I think he developed a little bit more in Pittsburgh last year. He just didn't get the fair shot. Like, I still think that he's a starting quarterback, but to me, it just
Mhm.
depends on how far Justin Fields developed.
I agree. So we're gonna switch gears and get into college football. There's a lot of things been going around in college football. The big story, which I don't think is true, but if it's true, I do have a spot for this head coach, Nick Saban. It's
Here we
been
go.
flying all over the place that he wants to come back. And I go back to an interview that Ryan Clark uh, did with Nick Saban, and he asked Nick Saban, which what school, the place that he said that his worst mistake was leaving LSU, and it hurts me to even say those 3 letters, but that's what he said. He said LSU. That was the worst mistake that he made. So if he does decide to come back to college football, I got LSU. A friend of mine said Auburn. I said it never happened. There's too much hatred there. But I said LSU if he decides to come back. then his daughter said it's not going to happen. He's not coming back to coach. So if Nick Saban was to come back to be a head coach, would it be what teams would it be in college football if he decides to come back? Which team do y'all think he should go to?
Well, we know it's not going to be Alabama. Who wants to go back to Alabama? So, I mean, if he said that at LSU, why not LSU? I don't know their quarterback. I mean, I don't know their coaching situation right now.
I mean, Brian Kelly. I mean, Brian Kelly's kind of on the hot seat right now at LSU.
It's hot for him.
Now, where to answer your question, Big Shaw, when it comes to Nick Saban, personally, I don't think he's coming back. I think that he is retiring. I mean, he's 74 years old. All right, he's not in his 50s no more. And you also got to remember his resume. I mean, he was an assistant at Syracuse. He was an assistant at Michigan State before getting the promotion to be the head coach of Michigan State. And then, of course, he had his tenure at LSU, like you mentioned. And then, obviously, everyone knows Alabama. Realistically, I think that if Nick Saban was to unretire, it would be to be a senior analyst, or he'd be brought in as a senior type of coach. So in other words, he would never be a head coach again, but a team like Michigan State would bring him back to be a consultant, if that makes sense.
Right.
I don't think he's ever going to be a head coach again. I really don't.
All right. Craig Kamish said he doesn't know the NIL situation is wild. He also said he's going to have to deal with that type of stuff.
I don't think he's going to come back, but it kicked off. So I don't see him coming back. But if he does decide to come back, I think it'll be LSU. They'll get rid of Brian Kelly in a heartbeat. But that's just, man. When I heard that rumor, I said it can't be true. But when his daughter said he ain't coming back, that kind of clarified it for me, because he is close to his daughter. So I don't think his daughter just come out and just say it like that. So that's when I heard it. When she said it, I said, yeah. I said, he ain't coming back. I said, once she said it, nah, shut it down. But so now more college stuff. The NIL. I know Coach Sanders even said this. Should it be a salary cap on for these schools? Do y'all think they need to?
Should it be a salary cap on the NIL? Yeah, why not? It's a salary cap in the pros, so you might as well, you know what I'm saying, have a salary cap with the NIL.
I agree too.
I think you're gonna have to do something, but yeah, I mean, like I said, they're gonna have to deal with it in the NFL. Why not deal with it in college?
Yeah, I agree with that. I really do.
But because right now, like, is there like a scale? Like, I know it's like, say it's the top. Say like Shedeur was getting paid a lot, right? So I think that if it's players like Shedeur level, or what's the other guy name? Not Travis Henry. What's the name? Travis Hunter. Yeah, like when it's players like that, I don't know. We got a question. He said, "How well do you think Belichick would do in UNC?"
He ain't gonna make the whole season.
You don't think he's gonna make the whole season?
I don't think he'll make the whole season. I just
Why?
don't
Because
think
he's too
so.
old.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, I just don't see it. I don't see it working out.
What you think, Ian? You think how well do you think Belichick gonna do in with the Tar Heels?
Who my angle is on Bill Belichick is that he is going to do what Bill Walsh did at Stanford. Now, for the historians who do remember, after he had his historic run with San Francisco, he returned to college. He spent 2 seasons at Stanford. They were barely 500, and then he retired. My prediction is that he will last 2 seasons at North Carolina. he'll have a record of like 14-10, or he'll barely be above 500,
Mhm.
and then he will retire, because college
Yeah.
football is completely different than the NFL.
Mhm.
It's completely different.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I
Yep.
don't know. His style is like for like grown, like mature. I don't know if his style of coaching is going to
Mhm.
transfer
Yeah.
well. You know what I mean with kids.
Mhm. Yeah,
Like
because those
I
are
just don't know.
17. Yeah, those are youngsters. Man.
Yeah,
17.
because a lot of dudes couldn't even a lot of adults and pros couldn't get with the New England Patriots program. You know what I mean? So to me it's going to be hard for
Mhm.
kids. You know what I mean? Teenagers and
Mhm.
young men to fall in line with Belichick.
Yeah.
So I
And
remember
then, yeah, go
Ocho
ahead.
Cinco couldn't do it. Remember he went over there, he couldn't get with the program.
Nope.
So
But
we'll see. Oh, Ian,
we'll
what you think
see.
about that? You think it should be a cap on NIL?
How my argument when it comes to the NIL is that the only people really arguing for a salary cap are the ones that don't have the oil money. Right, the ones who have the oil money and the ones who have that Nike money, they don't want a salary cap. It defeats the whole purpose.
Right.
So, in my opinion, it's pretty much a coward move, because they're pretty much wanting to get a salary cap because we can't compete anymore. Really, come on.
Watch that Landman. Watch Landman. That series will tell you all about that oil money, man.
Oh, yeah, the oil money is deep. That Texas money and that Nike money, it is, they never come
Hey,
out of that.
hey, Crook said if Bill Belichick was hearing this, he'd be like, "F them kids," and that's exactly how he gonna be, man. He gonna be like, "My
Oh,
way or
that's
the
exactly.
highway."
Oh,
So
that's how he's gonna be, man.
exactly, and I don't think it's gonna go over well with the kids. You know what I mean? Like that program, I don't know how they did this year or last year, but I don't think they're gonna. If he's like
They were
that
around.
hard,
They were around 500. North Carolina this year, they were around 500.
I don't see
Mhm.
them getting much recruits. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if a lot of kids want to play under Bill Belichick unless they getting
Nah,
paid that big NIL deals. You know what I mean? Like they
mhm.
gonna have to cash some players out for them to come over there.
Mhm.
But we'll see.
That's true.
A lot of people got to remember, Mac Brown was like the head coach in North Carolina for like 15 years, and he was retired. And that's why they brought over Bill Belichick anyway. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that, bro. But we'll see. Yeah, we'll see when the season starts. But I don't know, man. But the only thing about Bill Belichick is he does have a lot of NFL, people and experience and all that
Oh,
good
yeah, he a
stuff.
legend.
I would want to play for Bill Belichick, but I mean, because you never know what you can learn from him. But I'm sure he's going to expect those guys to act like men.
Oh yeah,
So
for
that
sure. He run a tight ship.
Yeah. So off the field issues, I haven't heard since he got hired. Maybe I missed some things. I haven't heard of no players getting in trouble on that football team yet this summer. So maybe he's getting those guys to tighten up. But the only place I've been hearing players getting in trouble at is in Georgia. So that's
but
that's another
we
story.
win though. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, they win, but
And they get drafted top 5, top 10. You know what I
mhm,
mean?
yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Then they
So,
go in and regulate.
and and one more thing, I got two more college football topics. We're gonna get to the NBA. The best. I don't know if y'all watch Virginia Tech, but the best college football tradition or the entrance. Um, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go first on this one. I've been to Virginia Tech. They play Enter the Sandman by Metallica. Now, I went to a game. It was that night. Well, they got the head blown off, but the entrance is really fun. So I like Virginia Tech. I was gonna say Alabama, but I can't. Virginia Tech has a very great tradition. I love it. So, in your guys, who has the best college football tradition?
I don't know if it's considered a tradition, but I just like the Oregon Ducks. They's the ones with the all them different uniforms, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah, they
love
the
it.
ones. Like I said, I don't know if you want to call it a tradition or not, but just their uniforms be. I don't know. Those they got the Ross uniforms, and they like
Yeah,
every year they have some type of nice uniform. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know if you
yeah,
gonna consider that.
every freaking year, and they got new uniforms. And I will say this: a lot of the fans in Eugene, just an hour or so in there, they said that they want Ohio State again. I said, be careful.
I mean, they do.
They,
They do. They want Ohio State. Yep.
they want them. They want them, and they want them bad. And they're on the schedule, I think. I say, be careful what y'all wish for. Y'all had them twice. You can't beat them. I said, Ohio State, they're good. I'm not gonna lie about that. They're a very great team, but I don't think they'll beat them this year. But I just have to say that right quick because I'm going to their first game of the season, and they play Montana State, so that's gonna be a beating. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. I'm sorry about that.
That's my
Hey,
I had to
boys'
say
school, Montana
so
State.
hey,
My God.
when it when it comes to the college football tradition, and I hate to say this, and if Kings are, if you're listening, I'm not hyping you up, but the whiteout tradition, Penn State, all white everything, when they have that whiteout every single year against either Michigan or Michigan State or Ohio State,
I think
that
it's
is one of
Ohio
the
State.
best traditions.
That is
Well,
nice.
no,
That
what I
it
mean is
is.
like they. What I'm saying is that they do it at least once a year, regardless of who the opponent is. But
Yeah.
to me, that's one of the best traditions in college
Mhm.
football. The fact they get an entire 90,000 people to wear white from head to toe.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to check that out this year then.
it is true. They did they have it? They had it last year, did they?
They do, yeah, they do.
Oh, hey,
Mhm.
Shaw, what you think about tradition? I don't know, you might not like it, but the tradition when the Bulldogs beat Alabama, you don't like that tradition?
No, I don't like it. I don't like that. I don't like that one. I
You don't
don't
like
like
that
it.
tradition, man?
I don't like it. I don't like it. I do like I gotta be careful. I'm gonna try not to say it and be excited, but I like I like Auburn's too. I like when that eagle come out and fly around the stadium. That's pretty cool too. I like it. I know I shouldn't have said that, but I had to say that.
Hey, he
So
called you Music Soul Child. Hey, Mondo, what your Michigan
Hey,
Wolverines
Mondo.
gonna do?
Michigan.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, Shaw, tell him what you think about Michigan.
Man, Michigan is poop water. You
Dang,
know
Mondo, he says poop water.
who wants to go to Michigan? Nobody. I don't want to go
Nobody,
to
yeah.
Michigan.
Hey,
Trash.
hey, STL. Can I tell you the funny thing about this whole conversation?
What's that?
Remind me who won the bowl game recently between Michigan and Alabama?
I'm pretty sure Michigan, right?
Yeah, it was Michigan.
Oh, but he said Michigan ain't winning.
Michigan ain't doing nothing. They're not doing nothing. Oh, Oregon, and the Ohio State, and I will say this, and Penn State. I will say that out of those three schools, but I'm picking Penn State to win the division anyway. I'm sorry.
They in the same division as Penn State and Michigan.
I think they are in the same division. Michigan, Penn
Uh,
State, or not?
yeah. Well, the thing is, the Big Ten doesn't really have divisions anymore. It's just one big
Oh,
conference. So,
Oh, well,
oh.
He said Michigan's rebuilding right now.
No excuse. You don't rebuild. You don't rebuild in the big. You don't rebuild in that division. You don't rebuild in the SEC.
Tell him. He
wait a
said
minute. You don't.
Michigan won with third stringers against Bama last year. Dang, not the
Yeah, they
third
did.
stringers.
They did.
Damn.
I mean, that's how easy it is to beat Alabama. I mean, this is what it is. You know?
Dang, do y'all play this year?
That's cold, man. That's cold, brother. Damn.
Do Michigan play Alabama this year?
No, sir. No. We don't play losers like that. We're
I mean, I
winners.
highly doubt it. Big Ten and SEC, but
Dang, y'all lost to third stringers though. That's crazy.
It's okay. You know, Bama's gonna have a bounce back year after they beat the crap out of Florida State. Florida State talking so much noise right now. It's unreal. But that's all
Wow.
right.
Didn't they lose their quarterback?
They're gonna lose everything. They're gonna lose everything come August 30th.
That's who y'all play?
Yeah. They're gonna lose their whole identity.
Dang. Not their whole
Bama
identity.
putting up 50 points on Florida State.
Let's record it, man. Let's record
50
it.
points.
50 points?
50
50?
points. 50.
50 burger, huh?
50. And so
All right, Mondo. Be cool.
check this out. Okay, one more. I got one more college football prediction time for the Colorado Buffaloes. Prediction time for them. I don't have their schedule in front of me, but I will say this. I know they play West Virginia and they go to West Virginia. If it's a night game, they're gonna lose. But I got Colorado. Matter of fact, I think I can put the schedule. Hold tight. Let's see. Okay.
so
You got it?
how I know Colorado's schedule because they're in the Big 12, they're in my division, they're in my conference,
Mm-hmm.
and based on the schedule that I know about Colorado, I have them going 8-4. I think they're an 8-win team this year.
Mm-hmm.
Because the way I see it, them going up against Utah in Utah, that's going to be very tough. Them going to West Virginia, playing in West Virginia, that's going to be really tough. Arizona State is going to be one of the best teams in the Big 12 this year. And then Kansas State, and when you're playing at Kansas State, that is a rivalry type of game. So that's my 4 losses for Colorado. So
Yeah, that's about what I got too. Because they're not going to beat TCU. That was the first thing I saw. So TCU, they're not going to beat them. But I think it'll be a tough year for Colorado. But I really like when I seen West Virginia on that schedule and Utah. I said loss right there because West Virginia is a very tough place to play in, especially at night. It's like a jungle in Morgantown, so it'll be quite crazy when they play West Virginia. So now we're gonna get into the NBA. Damian Lillard is coming home, but I'm sure he's not gonna play this season because of the Achilles injury. Um, I I thought even when he was thinking about leaving, I said, man, that's gonna be a mistake if he leaves. And when he left, everything went down quick. The ticket sales just went away. No games on national television. The arena was barely packed. But now that he's back, everyone's excited. But I said not. I said not so fast on that. I said because he's not the same guy that he once was, but everyone's excited. They got a WNBA team coming back, which no one supported when it was here. So with Damian Lillard coming back, that'll be what, next year? I think he'll come back.
He's going to be out for the entire 25-26 season, but then he will be back by 2026. Yeah.
Damn. So the fans shouldn't be too excited.
For next year.
Damn.
To me, it's kind of like the Clay Thompson situation where he got, what I'm saying, we thought he was coming back after that
Yeah.
injury, then he got hurt again
Again.
in the off season and missed the whole next season. So it's
Mm-hmm.
anticipation though, but I mean, like they'd be excited because he's a fan favorite, but
Yeah.
they got to know when he come back, they still not gonna do nothing.
No.
But
No.
that's yeah, they could be excited though, but I mean, like he's like the missing piece or a building piece. Nah.
Nah, I don't think so at all. But he when he got here, well, Milwaukee, what I understood, they didn't want him to come back to Portland. I guess during the summer. Well, that's what players do. They go back home. So he came back. They didn't like it, and they waived him. But the man lives here. He got, I think, 2 houses here. So this is, and plus you see him a lot in Portland. He's kind of like Bill Walton when he was here. I hear a lot of stories when the great Bill Walton was here playing for the Trailblazers. A lot of the older people that tell you, man, he used to ride a bike up and down the street and smoke marijuana and go play basketball at a park. So and nobody really bothering us. That's what Dame Lillard is here. You don't want to bother him when he's out and about. But I'm kind of excited that he's here, but we won't see him again until what 2026. But now I want to talk about the flag. I am a fan of Cooper Flag. The Dallas Magic, they shut him down for the summer league. So I want to predict his first season. Will he have a great first season, or will the hype just will he be that player that most people think he's gonna be, or will he be that player everyone hope he's not gonna be? Some people like him, some people don't. So will he have a great freaking year?
Why did they
Come
shut
out,
him down?
huh?
Why did they shut him down to see? Why did
So
they
he
shut him
doesn't
down?
get hurt. They shut him
Yeah,
down. They didn't want him to get hurt in summer league.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, I think he's gonna do. I think he's gonna do good. Will he be like? I mean, like I haven't even seen the guy play. I ain't gonna lie, but from what everybody say, I haven't heard nobody say he overrated or anything. So, but I think he could come in because they already have like a good team over there. They got some good pieces, so he could
Mm-hmm.
come in and they could ease him in. You know what I mean? So, I mean, he's
He's
gonna be a starter. He's gonna be a starter though, but I think he gonna have a productive season.
yeah, he will be good.
So the way I look at Cooper Flag, and this is kind of my measuring stick, he is going to have a stereotypical first overall pick kind of season. All right, there's going to be growing pains. He's going to
Yeah.
make some rookie mistakes, but the benefit to Dallas taking him is that you have Dwight Powell, you have Derek Lively, you have a bunch of these veteran type players, Kyrie, Clay, AD. So let's just say that Cooper Flag, averages 18 and 10. Right? Let's just put that out there. Well, Dallas is going to be able to take that and add that to what AD is going to do, and they're going to add it to what Kyrie is going to do, and they're going to add to what Clay is going to do. So because he's not the number one option, which by the way most number one picks are forced to be a number one option by default, it's actually going to benefit him. So I'm going to say he'll probably score around, like I said, 18, 20 points on the year. He'll probably be a type of guy that's going to get some good rebounds. I would say probably about 7 to 10 rebounds, and then I would say 2 or 3 assists. I mean, if I had to, kind of look at what I think he's going to do in the NBA, and he'll
So is he
progress
gonna
from
win
there.
Rookie of the Year?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
But so this is the thing. Like people have been saying that he might go to, or LeBron might get there. Like that's gonna stunt his growth. If they get LeBron for the next trade for LeBron, he always stunts young players' growth, and that's why I don't think that he'll go to Dallas. If you know what I'm saying, they start Cooper Flag. So I don't. Yeah, I don't. I
So
wouldn't trade for
so
LeBron.
So STL, I hate to do this. Okay, I hate to do this. But when it comes to LeBron going to Dallas, no credible source has even remotely backed that up. Okay?
No, he's
A
not
lot of it
going
is rumors and speculation.
Yeah, I don't think he's
Yeah.
going.
But the main four sources I use for the NBA, Shaw and STL, none of them have even confirmed that Dallas is even interested in LeBron James. It's all rumor mills. It's all speculation for clicks. So
Yeah, that's
until I get an actual confirmation from Sham or Chris Haynes or like
yeah.
who's the ESPN guy now? It's not Woj. It's I forget. But when it comes to the NBA, I trust four sources, and none of them have said a single thing yet. So,
Yeah.
I just think
Brian
LeBron,
Brian
history
Windhurst.
wise, like his history, he stunts young players' growth. You know what I mean? That's why he trade them away. But when he does play with them, they don't really get better. You know what I mean? Like what Kuzma, he looked decent for a minute, then they shipped him off. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I came up because I made a video a few days ago about LeBron. I said, if I was LeBron, you're already at the tail end of your career. This is it right here. If you're gonna walk into the sunset, I I would go if you have the option. I would go where it all started. I would go back home to Cleveland, but um,
They not giving nothing up from LeBron.
that's that's what I would do. But we don't know because I'm waiting for people at ESPN too. That's who I go through. I don't look at the clickbait, but sometimes that clickbait stuff they put on Facebook and
Yeah, it's just
and people really believe it. That's the thing. People really believe it. Like they had a rumor saying LeBron was going to Golden State.
I
And,
don't. We ain't even got nothing to trade for him. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, I was like, oh, I said, who are you
I
going
think
to
they
trade?
talked to him, but I don't think it's real. I don't think he's coming. Like they might have talked to him. The only person that really want him over there is probably Draymond
Yeah, that's what I think too.
or somebody. I think Ralph said it before or Monday or Ian. Like we just traded for Jimmy Butler. The only people that we could trade for LeBron is Jimmy Butler or somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like we just traded for and we just paid Jimmy. We're not about to pay LeBron.
Nah, that was that. I don't know where that came from. That was clickbait, and they you see a lot of clickbait stuff, and you see the players on there, and they whoever it is, they write the stuff so good, but
Oh
all you
yeah,
gotta do is or go to ESPN
it get the
and
conversations. It get some conversations started though for sure.
yeah, and they get the conversation started. That's all. They get the conversation started, and it goes from there. I don't like to post fake stuff because I get fact checked, so I don't want to post nothing fake, so I
So
don't do
what I
that.
will what I'm going to say is, as a journalist and as someone who writes articles for the sportsangle.com, which by the way I highly recommend everyone reading my articles, they're great.
Sport
But when it
angle.
comes to like sources, I trust The Athletic, I trust Bleacher Report, I trust CBS Sports, and I trust ESPN.
Yeah,
That's mostly the four I trust when it comes to like
mhm,
sources. So
gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah, I got ESPN and the Bleacher Report on my phone. So if
Yeah, me
if the
too.
breaking news symbol ain't on my phone, I don't really look at it. So, but Facebook has so much stuff on there. But I'm not gonna hold y'all guys too long because I gotta clean up my pig pen up an apartment and go watch the
Looking like
that good
Alabama.
movie. Huh?
Said over there looking like Alabama, the state of Alabama, huh?
Hey, that's a beautiful state. Tuscaloosa is beautiful. That's where legends are made,
So
right
Pigsties are
there
beautiful, huh?
in beautiful Tuscaloosa, Alabama. But before we go, kids, if you want to go to a great school, you want to get a great education, don't go to Georgia, don't go to Utah, don't even go to Colorado. But right there in Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
You don't even believe that.
Don't even go to LSU. LSU's crap. So
on,
As
man.
somebody who actually lived in Tuscaloosa for a little bit, you're straight capping, by the way. That is cap.
Tuscaloosa is beautiful. I never seen nothing so beautiful in my life in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, all right.
You know what? I'm gonna say this in terms of fandom, man. You being a real fan right now. That's all I'm gonna say.
Tuscaloosa is beautiful. The grass.
Because Tuscaloosa is kind of small until Saturday. And then
No,
Saturday it triples in size. Okay, Tuscaloosa
Tuscaloosa
triples in size on Saturday. Okay.
is amazing. The sky is blue. The grass is green. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
Okay. All right.
Really beautiful.
Yeah, I
But
don't know about all that.
I'm speaking from experience, man. It's okay. You know, in terms of Alabama, it's all right.
it's real beautiful. It looks better than Athens. Athens is disgusting.
Well, I ain't
It's
gonna. Well, the city might be, but the college in that city is top tier.
oh yeah, Alabama #1.
Yeah,
Always
Ah,
be.
okay. Eh.
Always be in my heart. But that's it for me, everybody. So anyone got any last beautiful words that they would love to say?
go Pack, go.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, we on Fridays now, man.
Yeah,
So
Friday.
Donovan, so you know what I'm saying, we still gonna have the familiar faces, Donovan and Ralph. They'll be back. So you know what I mean? Stuff happens, life happens. So we gonna be on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. So
Mhm.
let's do it. But all right, man, we up out of here.
All right, everybody.